Hello everybody! Today we are going to be talking about functions. So I bet you're thinking, what the heck's a function? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. So we have some vocab here we're going to talk about. The first thing we're going to talk about is the actual function itself. It's a rule, it's a mathematical rule that states that one input, keyword here is one input, only has one output. So really the big emphasis here is the one output. So I bet you're wondering, well, what the heck is this input output? So in math, our input would be our x value. So that's the thing that we're going to put into the rule. And then our output would be what we get out of the rule. So we're going to do some examples here over time so that way it becomes more familiar to you. So let me give you an example of a function. Let's go with birthdays. Everybody has a birthday. Mine, for example, is March 30th. True story. Now, I have one birthday. That's it. My birthday's not March 31st. It's not April 1st. It's not a combination of those 3 days. It's only one day. It's only March 30th. However, I know other people whose birthdays are also on March 30th. So if we have person here, and person here, the birthday is March 30th. Yay! However, this incredibly handsome person, I'm going to call me, only has one birthday. So I can't say my birthday is March 30th, March 31st, April 1st. That is not the case. All right. So this is a function. This part would be the function. That was horrible. This is not a function. All right, so anyways, we are backtracking here. Let's get back. So there are multiple ways we can determine if something is a function. The biggest two that I'm going to talk about here are through graphs and are through tables. So here, I have an example of two graphs. One of them is a function, and one of them is not. Well, the only way we can figure it out, we can determine it, is what's called the vertical line test. So the vertical line test here states that a vertical line, now for those who are wondering what the heck is a vertical line, I'm going to draw a picture right here. That's a line that goes straight up and down, must touch the graph once. All right, give you a chance to write this down. Again, feel free to pause this at any point. So let's do the first one. Let's do example A. Example A, so vertical line, vertical line, vertical line, vertical line, vertical line. Basically, I'm going to do some different colors. That way it kind of helps you here. Let's do blue. No matter what vertical line I make, it only touches it once. So it's a function. Okay? Exclamation point. For B, however, I make a vertical line, let's say here. Uh-oh. It is touching the point, the graph here and here. So this is not a function. All right. So that's our easiest way to tell if a graph is a function. Now, let's talk about tables. So as you see here, I've got two tables here. The first table, let's say example A, has x value, 0, 1, 2. So let's say I fill this out with, well, let's go 1, 2, 3. Only one x gets only one y. So it's a function. Now let's say I do the same thing here. So under y, I go 1, 2, 3. We have a problem here. When x is 1, y is exactly 2 points. So I'm going to box this, that way you guys can have a better look at where we're looking at. We have 1, 2. Our input is 1. Our output is 2. Input is 1. Output is 3. Uh-oh. One output, in this case, has 2 and 3. That's a problem. So it's not a function. We're going to go into more detail about what functions are throughout this unit. If you have any questions, feel free to email Mr. Perry, send him a private comment, one of the above, let him know. He is here to help. Thanks, guys.